Hey guys, Peyton Snapback here again for another video for you guys today. Alright, we got upcoming movies number 150. I'm so excited to talk about what I want to talk about here because we're going to be starting off with, because the last time I did upcoming movie videos, I was talking about like a lot of Scream and Shout Factories coming out, and we're going to continue on with the ones that are coming out in the future. And there's some really cool ones coming out this year, so really excited for it. And we got a Warner archive here I want to talk about that I'm hearing that might get a Blu-ray release, and I hope it does. But yeah, let's get started. On to the Scream Factories. We got 5, sort of. Alright, but the first one here I have is, now this is a set that I've been waiting for to come out like on Blu-ray forever. And it really did need a Scream and Shout Factory release. But that is the Critters collection on Blu-ray from Scream and Shout Factory. Basically what Critters is, it's basically like Gremlins. That's what it basically was. They did 4 movies. The first 3 were good, but the 4th one, I didn't really care for that one because it was the 4th one, it took place in space, which, you know, was like how, you know, the Friday the 13th Jason X did. And the 3rd one, I think it was the 3rd one, had Leonardo DiCaprio as a kid, so it was kind of neat to see that, you know. Alright, now this next one here, now this is the most excited one I'm so excited for. And I know this movie ain't really good. I know Cool Duder, Sean C. Phillips, I know he doesn't like this one, but for some reason I kind of liked it. I kind of liked, you know, the last, like, 15 minutes of it, because it did kind of feel like a good slasher movie to me. But overall, I mean, I am kind of excited that this is coming out, the Blu-ray, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what the new cover for Scream Factory is, and if for the reversible art cover, they do the original artwork. But that is Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2 from Scream and Shout Factory. And I know that I talked about before that they were doing like a bootleg copy of it on eBay from one of those, you know, bidding web things. But yeah, I'm really excited for this to come out, and hopefully too down the line we get parts 3, 4, and 5. And the main thing I really hope comes out the Blu-ray soon is the Prom Night sequels, which, you know, Prom Night 2 I don't really like. I did like 3 and 4. I mean, even though those weren't connected to, you know, the first one. I mean, none of them's really connected, really, but for some reason I kind of like them. Alright, the next one from Scream and Shout Factory. Now, this one already had a Blu-ray release, but I think it is better to have a Scream and Shout Factory release, because the fact that it's out of print on Blu-ray, because it's from one of those companies where they make their Blu-rays limited edition, which was, I think it was released from Twilight Time, but this is the movie 10 to Midnight, coming out from Scream and Shout Factory. So yeah, guys are a big fan of that movie that's coming out. Hopefully, maybe, there's some other out-of-print stuff that hopefully maybe they'll do, like, maybe Dead Alive, The Dawn of the Dead, the original, what other ones? Maybe the BLU-RAY remake, Night of the Living Dead remake, like, stuff like that. Alright, now this next one that's coming out, I haven't seen it. I always really wanted to, for some reason, because of Neve Campbell from, you know, the Scream series. Sidney Prescott is in this movie. But, and I know, the guy who played, I don't know what his name is, but the guy who played Billy Loomis also played in this one, which it was kind of cool to see those two back together in a movie. And this movie was actually released in the same year Scream was released. But that is the movie The Craft, coming out from Scream and Shout Factory. Now this next one here, I know it was out of print on DVD for a long time. It's kind of cool that this is getting also a Scream and Shout Factory release. I don't know, I'm not 100% certain if it was like a rip-off the Friday the 13th. But this movie is called Saturday the 14th from Scream and Shout Factory. And I don't know, too, this movie could have been made before Friday the 13th. I'm not sure. I have to look that up. Yep. And the other one, we have got CANDYMAN, which, you know, I talked about that, getting a Blu-ray release. But it's the deluxe limited edition, so, like, I think there's, like, a brand new slipcover, maybe a poster, art, stuff like that. Alright, the next one that's coming out is the movie The Others, plain edition, Blu-ray from South Korea. I always wanted to see Others. I never got to see that. I don't know if that's any good. Alright, now this next one, this movie kind of seemed interesting, but it's, I don't know if it's like a region-free one or what, but this is a movie called BOAR, Blu-ray from Australia, which seems like an interesting movie about like a killer boar, you know. Alright, the next one, we got Asylum, which I believe that came out the Blu-ray in the US. But it comes with the DIGIBOOK, Blu-ray from France. Alright, next one we have is, now this one, I kind of saw parts of it probably when I was 12, but I never got really interested in it, because I remember watching the TV show of it, and for some reason, I guess I thought that it was going to be like the TV show, but it really wasn't, because the movie was made first, and then the TV show. But that is the Tales from the Crypt, the 1972 film, which, you know, it did come out the Blu-ray from Scream and Shout Factor like a couple years ago. Came with a double feature. It was a double pack. Came with Vault of Horror, which I believe that was also a TV show. Yeah, but that is the 1972 film, DIGIBOOK, Blu-ray from France. Alright, the next one we got is HOUSESITTER, Blu-ray from Germany, which I don't think that's gotten a Blu-ray release in the US yet, which I'm pretty sure it will, because, you know, lately Universal Studios has been doing great with their Blu-rays, you know, finally getting the Chucky movies to come out in, like, separate, like, standalone versions. We finally getting Nutty Professor 2 coming out the Blu-ray. We even finally got the Problem Child movies on Blu-ray. Alright, now this next one, I didn't really have to review this, but, I mean, it was kind of interesting. I'm pretty sure this is from another company. I know the first two, they were released from MGM, and the third one was released from Screen Media Films. I think that's what we call it. But it's Jeepers Creepers 1-3 collection, limited edition Blu-ray from Germany. Alright, the next one we got is Lake of Death, Blu-ray from Germany. Then we got Nightmare Beach from 88 Films, you know, the obviously Blu-ray UK releases. Alright, now this next one, it's kind of funny too, because, you know, we got the Scream and Shout Factor release coming out now. Arrow Video in the UK is releasing this out, but this is CANDYMAN, you know, Arrow Video, a remastered, limited edition Blu-ray from the UK. Now, this is a movie that I know, Cool Duder always talks about it, so if you watch a lot of his videos, you probably know what movie this is I'm about to talk about next. And I'm pretty excited too, because, you know what, I agree with him about this movie. It is a good movie. And he's the one who got me into this movie, so, but that is Bad Ronald, coming out from the Warner Archive Collection on Blu-ray, which I kind of figured, you know, at some point, they were released that on Blu-ray. Because, you know, they also released a slasher movie called Night School, which was also a Warner Archive DVD release, but now that's on Blu-ray. And, you know, the Bad Ronald's the same thing. It's DVD from the Warner Archive, but now it's going to get a Blu-ray release. So, but like I always say, if you don't know what the Warner Archive is, it's a website. You have to order these movies from the Warner Archive website, or you can get them on Amazon because they're kind of cheaper. Yeah, but really, I'm looking forward to for that to come out. I mean, I don't think it's been official yet, but I think that there's talks about it though. So yeah. Alright, the next one that's coming out is Preacher, the complete third season on Blu-ray. Then we got Batman, the complete animated series, deluxe limited edition on Blu-ray. Alright, the next one we got is Bone Hill Road. I think that was like a slasher movie or something. I can't remember. Alright, now this next one here. Now, it's kind of weird that they're talking about this already when only the trailer's been out. The movie, you know, itself is not out yet. But, and my cousin told me that the new one was going to be the last one that, you know, John Carpenter was going to do because he didn't want to ruin the franchise, which was, they wanted to do like 2 more Halloween sequels. And like I said, my cousin said that John Carpenter said that the new Halloween that's coming out this year, that was going to be the last one, so I don't know, we'll have to see. But they don't, I I did read that they don't want to go like too far with it because they don't know, because you know the fact that this new one's not out yet, they don't know how well it's going to do. So yeah, I think it's going to be pretty good. Now this next one, again, this is probably something that Cool Duder would be so hyped about, and I'm pretty sure he knows about it. But it's coming out at the end of July, and I know that the DVD of this was really hard to find. But that is Freeway 2 on Blu-ray, and it's kind of weird at the same time. They will release the sequel on Blu-ray, but not the first one, which stars Reese Witherspoon. And she is crazy in that movie, by the way. Alright, the next one. Now, this is a all-new series on ID called Dark Waters, Murder in the Deep. Alright, the next one we got is DC's Legends of Tomorrow, the complete third season on Blu-ray. Alright, the next one here that we got, I'm kind of shocked, because, like, you know, lately, you know, we're getting, like, some good stuff coming out from the 4K Ultra HDs and stuff. I mean, and next one we're getting out is Halloween, the 1978 film, 4K Ultra HD on Blu-ray. Then we... Alright, now this next one, you know, I talked about this in my recent update, my recent Blu-ray update, that they were going to do a sequel to this movie, and I really love the first one. But that is The Gallows Act 2, or Part 2. But it's called Act 2. There's talks about that. Alright, now this next one, I think I reviewed that there have been talks about them doing Rugrats again, but they're thinking about doing a movie called Rugrats, which I'm assuming it's the same, like the ones I'm thinking of. So yeah. Next one here, we got a couple editions of Jurassic World. We got Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, the Blu-ray 3D. We got the 4K Ultra HD on Blu-ray, and Target exclusive Digibook 4K Ultra HD on Blu-ray. Now these next ones here, we got some of the Purge movies. The Purge Anarchy, and the Purge Election Year. All three of those are Best Buy exclusives, Steelbooks, 4K Ultra HDs on Blu-ray. Alright, now this next one, I saw on the on my Instagram that this new movie is coming out. It kind of seems interesting. It's a slasher movie called Mrs. Claus. Alright, now this next one here. Now, I haven't seen the movies, but, you know, I seen, like, the animated TV show that they did in 1990. Because I had just bought that from, you know, Dollar Tree for only $1. But this is going to be, there's talks about them doing a third movie called Bill and Ted Face the Music. And again, I never seen the movie, so I don't know if they're any good. Alright, now this next one that's coming out now, I think this is the movie that, because I know Wet Movie 1, I think last week he went to a screening, something about Kane Hodder. I think this is the one that he saw. To Hell and Back, the Kane Hodder story on Blu-ray. I think that was the one he saw. Alright, the next one, this one already came out, so, but it's called The Backlot Murders on Blu-ray. The next one that's coming out is Jurassic World 5-movie collection on Blu-ray, you know, just like what they did with the trilogy and the 4-pack. And we got Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, Best Buy exclusive, Steelbook, 4K Ultra HD on Blu-ray. Next one that's coming out, and I'm so glad that they're doing the show again, because, you know, for a couple years, I was always thinking, you know, they could come back and do the show again if they wanted to. And they obviously have, but that is the X-Files, the complete 11th season on the Blu-ray. Alright, the next one we got, now, it's kind of strange that this is not going to come out on Blu-ray, which I don't think it is so far. But it is Hocus Pocus, the Anniversary Edition on DVD, which that would be the 25th Anniversary Edition. Alright, the next one that's coming out is City Slickers, Walmart exclusive, Deadpool Photobomb series on Blu-ray. And we got The Day After Tomorrow, Walmart exclusive, Deadpool Photobomb series on Blu-ray. And we got The Devil Wears Prada, Deadpool Photobomb series on Blu-ray. Next one we got is Step Brothers, 10th Anniversary Edition, 4K Ultra HD on Blu-ray. We got Batman, the complete animated series, the deluxe limited edition. It comes with a couple of like mini like Funko Pops on Blu-ray. Then we got 127 hours Walmart exclusive Deadpool Photobomb series on Blu-ray. And the last one, these last two here that I got, now these are coming out on VHS. I know this one right here is limited, which is the Victor Crowley VHS. I just recently talked to the actress who starred in this movie, Laura Ortiz Wood. I think I said that right. And, you know, she's a really nice person. You know, she liked a couple of my photos I uploaded on Instagram. And the last one here is the Avengers Infinity War on VHS. That is it for upcoming movies, number 150. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.